Good morning, children. This video is for class 3, subject mathematics, term 3, chapter number 3. And the name of the chapter is geometry. And this is our lecture number 3. Today's topics are open and closed figures. Number 2, plane figures. And in plane figures, we will learn about square, rectangle, triangle, and circle. And solid figures. In solid figures, today we will learn about cube and cuboid. Okay. Now beta, first of all, we will learn about open and closed figures. So here, first one is closed figures. Here you can see these are the shapes or figures. So look at the figures given below. All these shapes are made by lines in which a set of points change their direction. These figures have the same starting and end point. Thus, these are called closed figures. Okay, beta, because in these figures starting point and end point both are same. That's why these are closed figures. If we will start this triangle from this side and end at this. Okay, in this rectangle you can start from this and end with this. So same starting and same ending point is there. So whenever same starting and same ending point is there, those figures are called closed figures. Understood, beta? Now, beta, open figures. So here, these figures are given. Okay. So now look at the figures given below. All these figures have different endpoints. These figures do not end at the starting point. Hence, these are open figures. Here, beta, end point and starting point are different. So when the end point and starting points are different, then those figures are called open figures. Understood, beta? Now we will do exercise 3C. Question number 1. Look at the following figures. Write open or closed below the figures. So here some figures are given to us. Now we have to tell that which figure is open figure and which figure is closed figure. So here in A part, this figure is given. Now you can see beta that the starting point and end point are different. So this figure is open figure. Okay. Now in B part, here this figure is given and you can see that the end point and the starting point both are same. Okay, so this is closed figure. Now in C part, this figure is given. So here you can see that this is the starting point and this is the end point. So both are different. So this is open figure. Okay, and in D part, this figure is given. So again you can see this starting point and end point both are different. So this is also a open figure. Now in E part, this figure is given and here you can see the end point and starting point both are same. So this is the closed figure. Okay, and in F part, these two circles are given. So here you can see that the end point and starting point both are same. So this is also a closed figure. So here we will write closed figure. Understood, beta? How we can find out the open figure or closed figure by looking at the figures. Okay. Introduction of shapes. In geometry, a shape can be defined as the form of an object or its outline. Everything we see in the world around us has a shape. Okay बेटा, in geometry हम ज्योमेट्री में जिस शेप की बात कर रहे हैं उसे हम कैसे डिफाइन कर सकते हैं बेटा? कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट को जिसकी हम आउटलाइन लेते हैं वो हमें कोई ना कोई शेप दिखाता है. ठीक है, हमारे जो ये वर्ड है इसके अंदर जितनी भी चीजें हैं उनकी कोई ना कोई शेप होती है. सो टुडे वी विल लर्न two types of shapes. Types of shapes. Number one is two-dimensional shapes. इसका शॉर्ट फॉर्म होता है बेटा 2D shapes. टू डायमेंशनल शेप्स को हम क्या बुलाते हैं 2D shapes. ओके एंड द सेकेंड इज थ्री डायमेंशनल शेप्स. और थ्री डायमेंशनल शेप्स को हम क्या बुलाते हैं बेटा 3D shapes. ओके two dimensional means 2D shapes and three dimensional means 3D shapes. So today we will learn about 2D shapes. Okay, two dimensional shapes. So beta, what do you mean by two dimensional shapes? Here, what is the meaning of dimensional? Dimensional means the size of an object or something. Okay, so here two-dimensional shapes means plane or flat shapes. Two-dimensional shapes means plane or flat shapes. So what is plane or flat shapes? A shape that has only length and width is called plane or flat shapes. Length means lambai and width means chodai. Okay. So there are two dimensions. Okay. Length and width. So the shape that has only length and width is called a plane or flat shape, or you can say 2D shapes. Okay. More about plane or flat shapes. A shape that has no thickness and has only length and width is called plane shape or flat shapes. Okay, beta. So those shapes which has no thickness. Thickness means motai. Okay, and has only length and width. जिसकी सिर्फ लंबाई और चौड़ाई होती है बट मोटाई नहीं होती. Those shapes are called plane shapes or flat shapes. Okay. In simple words, we can say that the shapes which can be drawn on a paper are called or known as plane or flat shapes. Okay, beta. So those shapes which we can draw only, but we cannot hold them. Okay, those shapes are called plane or flat shapes. Understood? So some plane or flat shapes. So here beta, we will learn about square, rectangle, triangle and circle. So first of all, we will learn about a square. So a closed figure made up of four equal line segments is called a square. It has four sides and four corners or vertices. So here I am going to show you one square. So here you can see this is a square beta. It is made up of four line segments. Four line segments की help से हमने square को बनाया है and all sides of the square are equal. Okay, and these are the vertex or corners of this square, and these are the sides, one side, second side, third side and fourth side. So there are four sides and four corners in a square. Okay, now the second one is rectangle. So a plain closed figure made up of four line segments and having opposite sides equal is called a rectangle. It has four sides and four corners or vertices. So here I am going to show you one rectangle. This is a rectangle beta. It has how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4. Four sides and four vertices. Okay, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there is a basic difference between a square and a rectangle. That is, in a square all sides are equal, but in a rectangle opposite sides are equal. Means this side is equal to this side and this side is equal to this side. Understood beta? Now the next one is triangle. So here in triangle, a closed plane figures made up of three line segments, sides is called a triangle. It has three sides and three corners or vertices. Okay, तो बेटा थ्री कॉर्नर्स और थ्री साइड्स से मिलकर क्या बनती है हमारी ट्रायंगल बनती है. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू शो यू वन ट्रायंगल. लुक दिस. This is a triangle made up of three line segments. It has three sides, 1, 2 and 3, and three corners, 1, 2 and 3. Understood? Corner or vertex, both are same. Now the next one is circle. A closed plane figure obtained by tracing around a bangle or a coin is called a circle. It has no side and no corner or vertex. So here I am going to show you one circle. This is a circle beta. You can see it has no line segment, okay, and no corner. Is it clear to everyone? Three-dimensional shapes. Today we will learn about three-dimensional shapes. What are three-dimensional shapes beta? Three-dimensional shapes means solid shapes, okay, or 3D shapes. Three-dimensional shapes means solid shapes or 3D shapes. Short form होती है three-dimensional की 3D shapes. A shape that has length, width and thickness is called solid shape. ऐसी shapes बेटा जिनकी length मतलब लंबाई, width मतलब चौड़ाई and thickness means मोटाई. Okay, ये तीन चीजें होती हैं. That shapes are called solid shapes. Or in other words, we can say that a shape that has length, breadth and height are called solid shapes. Understood, beta? Three-dimensional shapes. Today we will learn about three-dimensional shapes. What are three-dimensional shapes, beta? Three-dimensional shapes means solid shapes, okay, or 3D shapes. Three-dimensional shapes means solid shapes or 3D shapes. Short form होती है three-dimensional की 3D shapes. A shape that has length, width and thickness is called solid shape. ऐसी shapes बेटा जिनकी length मतलब लंबाई, width मतलब चौड़ाई and thickness means मोटाई. Okay, ये तीन चीजें होती हैं. That shapes are called solid shapes. Or in other words, we can say that a shape that has length, breadth and height are called solid shapes. Understood, beta? Now, beta, we will learn about solid shapes. So, there are some solid shapes. Those are cube, cuboid, cone, cylinder and sphere. So, today we will learn about cube and cuboid. Okay. So, before starting solid shapes, I am going to tell you about faces. So, here beta, meaning of face and solid shape. The outer surface of a solid is called face. Understood बेटा? जो आउटर सरफेस होता है किसी भी सॉलिड शेप का वो क्या कहलाता है? फेस. Okay? Now the next one is meaning of edges in solid shape. So what do you mean by edge? When two faces meet, it make an edge. Okay? It can be straight or curved. जहां पर टू फेसेस मिलते हैं वो क्या होती है बेटा? एज. ओके, ये स्ट्रेट भी हो सकती है और कर्व्ड भी हो सकती है. अंडरस्टूड? नाउ द नेक्स्ट इज मीनिंग ऑफ वर्टेक्स इन सॉलिड शेप. वर्टेक्स मींस कॉर्नर. व्हेन टू लाइंस और एजेस meet at a point, it form a corner or vertex. Understood beta? Now beta, I will show you one cube object, okay, and from that object we will count the number of faces, vertices and edges of cube, okay. So here is a cube shaped object, okay. So let's count the number of faces. So first face is this, the top face, then bottom, two faces, then three, front and back, four faces, then left and right. Okay, so how many faces we have counted? Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so how many number of faces in a cube? There are 6 faces. Understood beta? Now we will count the number of corners or vertices of a cube. So here first we will count number of corners of the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay beta? Now we will count the number of corners of bottom. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 corners हैं हमारे टॉप के और 4 corners bottom. So how many? 4 plus 4, 8 corners or vertices we have in a cube. Now we will count number of edges. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. ठीक है. So there are 12 edges of a cube. Understood beta? Now beta, I am going to tell you that how you can draw the cube in your notebook page. Okay, so first of all you have to make two lines format like this. So here you will write date, that is 1, then 2, then 2021. Then here at the side you will write Monday, then CW. Okay, and in between you have to write chapter number 3, geometry. Okay, and then you have to draw the cube shape. So first of all we will draw a line segment of 2 lines with the help of 2 lines. Okay, after that means we have to make a square, okay, with the 4 line segments. After that in the midpoint we have to draw another square like this, okay, and like this. Now beta, what we have to do, we have to meet the corners. Okay, so here we will meet the corners like this, then again, then here at the bottom and the last one. So this is a cube. You can draw the cube like this. Okay, so here these are the faces. So here we will write faces and these are the edges. Okay, these are the edges and these are the vertex or corners, you can say. Okay, so in this way you have to draw the cube in your notebook. You have to use 2 by 2 lines or 3 by 3 or 4 by 4. Okay, now beta, properties of a cube. So here you can see there is a cube. Now we will write its properties. Number 1, about its face, it has 6 faces. Number 2, about its edges, it has 12 edges. Okay, and number 3, that is about its vertex, so it has 8 vertices. Okay, और corners, आप vertices भी बोल सकते हो, corners भी बोल सकते हैं. Number 4, all edges of a cube are equal. ठीक है. And number 5, that is in a cube all faces, means every face, okay, is a square. Is it clear beta? Now I'll show you cube shaped objects. So here first one is, which object is this beta? Can you guess? Yes, this is an ice cube. Okay, ice cube. Now another is, which object is this? You all know, है ना? That is dice. Now the next object is Yes, which object is this? This is a cube. Okay. And fourth object is, it is a gift. And which gift is this? Cube shape. Okay. Cube shape gift is this. Now beta, I'm going to show you one cuboid shaped object. Okay. And then I will tell you that how you can count the number of faces, edges and vertex in that. So let's start. So here you can see there is a cuboid shaped object and this is a box. Okay, now we will count number of faces. So here first face is the top and second face is the bottom. Okay, now front third face, back fourth face, left fifth face and right sixth face. So how many faces a cuboid shape object? That is 6 faces. Okay. Now we will count its edges. Okay. And what are edges beta? Edges which joins two faces. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So how many number of edges? That is 12. Okay, now we have to count its vertex. So let's count corners. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 at the top and 4 at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 plus 4, 8. Okay, so how many vertices a cuboid shape has? That is 8 vertices. Okay. Now beta, all edges of a cube are equal. In cuboid, opposite edges are equal. Okay beta. Opposite. This is equal to this edge. This edge is equal to this edge. Opposite edges are equal. And all the faces of a cuboid shape is rectangular in shape. इसकी shape कैसी होती है? जैसी rectangle की shape होती है. Understood beta? Now beta, I am going to tell you how you can draw the cuboid shape in your notebook. So first of all, you have to make format like this. Okay. And after that, we will write here cuboid. Okay, so to draw a cuboid, we need to make a rectangle. So first of all, we will make a rectangle here with the two standing lines and two slipping lines. Okay, so like this, we have made one rectangle and here we need to make another rectangle. So from this point, we will start to make another rectangle like this. Okay, now we have to meet the corners like this. Okay, so this is cuboid. So here these are the faces. So here we will write face and these are the edges. Okay, and these are the corners or vertices. Okay, so beta, you need to learn that in cuboid, opposite sides are equal. Okay, means this side is equal to this side and this side is equal to this side. Understood beta? Now beta, properties of a cuboid. So here you can see this is a cuboid shape. Now we will write its properties. Number 1, about its face. So it has 6 faces. Number 2, about its edges, that it has 12 edges. Okay. And number 3, about its vertex. So here it has 8 vertices or corners. Okay. Now we will write it about its edges, that the opposite edges of a cuboid are equal. Opposite edges means this edge is equal to this edge is equal to this edge. Okay. And number 5, that in a cuboid, okay, every face is a rectangle. Understood beta? Now cuboid shaped objects. Now I am going to show you some cuboid shaped objects. So here, first one is a matchbox. Okay, this is of cuboid shape. Okay, beta. Next is, what is this, beta? You can guess? Yes, of course you can guess. That is a book. This is also of cuboid shape. Okay. Next one is, what is this, beta? Which object is this? This is a box. Okay. Now the next is, yes, can you guess which object is this? That is duster. Okay. Yes. Now beta, today's homework, draw cube and cuboid in notebook and write its properties also. You have to draw cube and cuboid shape in your notebook and you have to write its properties with examples. Okay beta? Now beta, the homework solution of lecture number 2, exercise 3B. Question number 2, draw the line segments of the given lengths. Name them as directed. So here in A part, it is given line segment GH and the length of line segment GH is equal to 2 centimeters. So first of all, we will place and press the scale on the paper like this. Okay. And then we have to put a dot at point 0 and another dot at point 2 because 2 centimeter length is there. Okay, now we will draw from 0 to 2 this line segment. Okay, now we have to give the name and the name of this line segment is GH and here in between we will write 2 centimeter. Okay, now we have to draw in B part UV line segment and the length of this line segment is 10 centimeters. Okay, so here again we will put a scale like this. Okay, now we have to put a dot at point 0, first dot, and another dot at point 10. Now we have to draw the line segment from 0 to 10 like this. Okay, now we will name it and the name of this line segment is UV. Okay, and here in between we will write 10 centimeter. Okay, now in C part it is given line segment OR, that is equal to 8 centimeters. So again we will press this scale on the paper like this. So first dot at 0 point, okay, and another dot at point 8. Now we will draw the line segment from 0 to 8. Okay, and we will name it like OR. Okay, and here in between we will write 8 centimeter. Okay, now we have to draw line segment CD and the length of this line segment is 6 centimeter. So here we will place and press the scale. Okay, so first dot at point 0 and another dot at point 6. Now we will draw from 0 to 6 this line segment. Okay, and now we will name it CD. Okay, that is 6 centimeter. Understood beta how we can draw the line segments. Now beta, we will do question number 3 of exercise 3B. Measure each side of the given figure. So here in A part it is given line segment LM. So here we have given figure. So we will measure this from the scale, that we will put scale at point L we will put 0. Okay, and up to M we have to measure the length. So what is the length? That is 3.3 centimeter beta. Okay, so here we will write 3.3 centimeter and here also we will write the length of this line segment LM 3.3 centimeter. 3.3 centimeter. Okay beta. Now the next line segment is line segment NO. So here NO is given. Okay, so here we will again measure the length of this. So the length of this line segment is 1.9 centimeter. And here also we will write the
length of this line segment, that is 1.9 centimeter. After that we have to measure the length of line segment MN. So here MN figure is given. So here we will measure the length, and the length of this line segment MN is 1.3 centimeter. So here we will write 1.3 centimeter, and here also we will write 1.3 centimeter. Now we have to measure the length OL. Okay, so here OL is given. So here at point O we will put 0, and here line segment up to L we will measure, and the length of this line segment is 3.7 centimeter. So here we will write 3.7 centimeter here also. Understood beta, how we can measure the length of given line segment?
Thank you.